guys, and welcome back to more Dead by Daylight tips and stuff. So today I'm doing the plague. So wow, we got a match like super quick. I literally just hit ready before I even started doing my whole intro stuff. But today we're doing the plague. Plague is one of the characters that I think is like super powerful, really good character if you know how to play her. I'm running monitor and abuse on her because I want to be able to get nice and close so I can puke on them. Yes, a lot of these are tier 2 perks, not tier 3. Keep that in mind. I got Ruin because Ruin always helps extend the game. I got Whispers because y'all know how much I love my Whispers. And then I also got Corrupt Intervention because Corrupt Intervention really helps to extend the beginning stages of the game so that you can get into some chases faster. So the whole premise behind the plague is you want to infect as many objects and as many people as you can, and when you're facing against her, you actually have two ways that you can go about facing against her. And as the killer, whenever the survivors do those two specific ways, you have to adapt your strategy a little bit, because there's sometimes where people get fully broken whenever you puke on them, because yes, the plague, if you didn't know, pukes on people. Great! Who doesn't love a good old puke fest? Am I right? But you puke on them, and as they get fully like diseased, corrupted, whatever you want to call it, like just sick, they end up becoming broken, which you will see here during this match. And whenever they get broken, you can just one hit down them. So to get rid of the puke on you as the survivor, you got to go to a fountain and cleanse yourself, and that automatically heals the state and gets rid of all the puke. But if as the killer you go over and you consume the corruption, you actually make your puke so that it damages people instead of making them sick. And that's where the play style really changes up, because you can infect objects like the pallet right here. You can see it's now stinky smelly, and you can infect generators, totems, and pretty much everything. Ooh, hello. So here's a fountain right here, with a Meg running right behind it, pretty much. And yo, oh yeah, get her good old pukey girl over here. You know what I mean? So my play style with the plague is I'm one of those people where I will infect someone entirely before trying to hit them. One, it makes them waste a couple pallets, and two, it stops me from losing track of them whenever they get the sprint burst from being hit. So you will see right there, she's now broken, right? So she can't be healed at all. And now, it's just as easy as one hit down. And the survivors here, usually you want to be on the same track as the rest of your team. Survive with friends is obviously able to do it a lot easier than with a bunch of randos, but one of the ways to play the game is to not cleanse yourself at all and just remain broken until the very end. And by the very end, I mean you're opening the doors, end game is going off, and you know everything is coming to an end, sort of deal. Wow, he lost me, damn. This Felix Richter, he did a good job. I didn't even see the scratch marks leaving the one area. So if you couldn't see, they just unhooked her, and the one who got the unhook actually is now sick. There he is. Hello. Well, yeah, so that noise right there states that a cleansing has occurred, and the red pools of corruption, pools of devotion, whatever they call it, is what signifies if a pool is ready to be consumed for corruption. This Felix is a sneaky boy. He's lost me like twice now. Where did, what? Oh, she went over this way. I thought she went back. Damn, I am not doing very good as a killer today. Holy. Oh, there goes Ruin. I knew that she was gonna go over and get Ruin. She knew where it was, and it was just, it was too easy. So one of the things that they recently updated with the plague is they made it so that whenever all of the pools, good dead heart, whenever all of the pools are, oh, what? That should have hit her. I'm calling bullcrap. And you can't cleanse your devotion anymore. Because they're all used and corrupted, you automatically consume all of them, and there's no corruption anymore. Because before you could just have them cleanse and then they couldn't cleanse anymore, and it was kind of crappy. That's why a lot of people go with the cleansing route now. I actually prefer the puking route over the corruption route, personally. But I know some people who prefer to just go straight for the corruption and use the corruption to hit, because you have essentially a very long range attack with the corrupted puke. Okay, let's see here. This Felix is doing a really good job at keeping me on my toes. Hello, Claudette. So I had a couple people tell me, they said that it was kind of weird. They noticed that I was finding survivors when I should have otherwise lost them, and that is true. Like, there are times where I find the survivors, like this Claudette right here. I didn't know she was right next to me, but I heard her walk. This game is a very auditory based game. Ooh, well done. And a lot of people underestimate the power of listening instead of just looking for where they go. Because I can chase someone forever and I can follow the scratch marks and stuff, but the minute that they stop running and they're hidden somewhere, you have to start using your ears over your eyes. This loop right here, by the way, is ridiculously obnoxious. There we go. Jesus. My God, I've been chasing them. So actually, like, for this map, I'd never really liked this map in general, like with any killer. That building in the middle just has so many loop options. And I mean, for survivors, it's great, but when playing as a killer, this is not my go-to map for sure. I can still manage it, don't get me wrong, but it's not my go-to. How did you yeet yourself off the hook? My God, you're amazing. Either that or the sick one got her off the hook. Hello. So, one thing to note, whenever you have the corruption, you can't puke on them twice in the same puke. So, you have to use the corruption wisely. This is a bad match for me. I've played this match very, very poorly. This is my first match of the day, by the way. I was like, hey, you know what? Let's play some Plague. Oh, there's the hatch. Another thing you want to do is, because you can hear the auditory, like, brr sort of deal, you can essentially see whenever, or where they are whenever they cleanse themselves. Got him. Because it'll show up for you. So that's another thing. I haven't been doing that, and it's been you know, screwing me over. I've been, like I said, playing this very poorly. You can actually infect the gates as well, like the handles for the gates. You are able to infect them. Here I come, Claudette. Okay, I see you there. There's Claudette. Yeah! Alright, where are you at? Ooh, you got him off the hook, damn. Oh my god, this freaking blendette. Ah, nah, damn it. Yeah, the Felix is over by the other exit door. He's like, nah, I ain't even gonna try that. Yeah, that was... this was a bad match all around. I promise I'm not as horrible at this as I may seem. I think he's trying to find the hatch. Or he's trying to heal up. I don't understand what exactly. Nope. He definitely was finding the hatch. I promise I'm not as horrible at that as I may seem. Like I said, it's my first match, but that's essentially what you want to do. They did play very well as a team. They did play very well for themselves. The things, like, if you got to this point in the video, you're like, god damn, why is this dude making the how-tos? He sucks at this game. The thing that I did, and I said it at the very beginning, is, like, I wasn't keeping the pressure in the early game. And like I said, that loop in the middle really screws almost any killer over. Unless you have, like, a Hag or a Demogorgon where you can cut off half of the loop if they get close to a certain spot. That loop in the middle really just kind of screws you over no matter what you do. So thank you guys so much for watching. That's pretty much how you want to play the Plague, just a little bit better. Yeah, I know. Wow. How to play the Plague but better. Do this but better. Yeah, I know, that makes sense. But like I said, you want to keep the pressure on them. My preferred method is to just puke on them massively and then get them broken. I usually will use the corruption as a viewpoint to see where they are in the map. Believe it or not, she's actually good with more like closed in maps because you can puke on windows and those windows will infect the people that that are vaulting through it. So you can actually cut off certain places and add infection or whatever if you play your cards right. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys found this at least somewhat helpful. I promise the next one is going to be a whole hell of a lot more helpful than this, and I'm not going to fail horrifically. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see all of you guys next time. Bye, guys!